Hi. Okay, I'm making this video because I'm in packing mode and I am heading to Date with Destiny, and I've been warned that there's a few things to prepare for. Number one, you'll lose your voice because you're yelling and singing and doing all that stuff so much. Number two, there's this thing called the breakthrough flu because the hours are so long and you're going through so many emotions and you're around so many people. So you tend to become more susceptible to kind of a cold or a flu. So there's a few pieces of advice people have given me in how to prepare. But I'm gonna use my oils a lot to do this and help protect my health or deal with anything if anything comes up. So I'm gonna tell you some of the things I'm packing. Now, I pack this entire case of oils and it's kind of sort of awesome. This, I have my veggie caps in case I want to take some oils internally. But in here, I've got vetiver, aroma touch for achy, sore neck or legs or that kind of thing. I've got wild orange, smart and sassy, lime, lemon, and lavender. And then, it's like a bullet case or something, right? I've got arbor vitae, I've got balance, I've got peppermint, digest zen, frankincense, and on guard. And then I travel with hope for a personal kind of pure fume or fragrance, but it's not really fragrance. All oils, and rose and cheer and lavender and breathe and deep blue. So these are all coming with me, but in addition, I would normally travel with this. So this is kind of my normal travel. But in addition to this, I always bring my deep blue for my back, for my neck. So that's a key one. But this is an amazing little homemade throat spray that I made. So I'm going to use that for my throat during the days. These days are about 16 hours long and 6 days in a row like that. And lots of activity, lots of talking, lots of connecting, lots of tears, lots of singing, dancing, you name it. So in this throat spray, there is On Guard, there's thyme, there's oregano, there's frankincense, there's melaleuca, there's a whole bunch of, there's peppermint, spearmint, I think too. There's a whole bunch of amazing things in here in distilled water. And then, so I just shake this up, squirt it in the back of the throat. I've used this before for laryngitis, so I know how awesome it is. And then I'm bringing these breathe drops as well for that kind of same thing. Just like the breathe oil, it just has that great airway opening effect, but really soothing on the throat. And I'm bringing extra beadlets. So I'm bringing extra On Guard beadlets and peppermint beadlets for breath, as well as for if I have a headache or temple, anything there, I'll use it there. And On Guard in case I feel any sore throat coming on. But I'll take this preventatively too, especially on the plane and especially if I'm around a lot of people. So I'll have those with me as well. They're just really convenient to have in a bag. And I'm bringing, that I don't normally have in this case, but I am bringing Melissa. And Melissa is probably the most expensive oil that I have, and I hoard it. Like if you look at this bottle, I've had it for a couple of years. It's almost full. And it is a very powerful oil, very immune boosting, very fresh, very like a really intense citrus. But I'm going to use this for two reasons. Number one, I'm going to use it to boost my own immune system and stay healthy. And number two, I am going to use it to anchor the experiences that I'm having emotionally. So I want to be wearing this every day, or most days. I'm going to put it on my ears, on the backs behind my ears and on my earlobes. And I'm going to use this to anchor the experiences so that when I'm away from Tony Robbins and I'm not at Date with Destiny and I'm having challenges mentally or focus challenges or questioning things, then this is going to be my go-to anchor to bring me immediately back to the experience of Date with Destiny and what I create there for my life. So this will be not only immune and health support, but also this is going to be my oil of choice to really anchor powerfully for what's going on. So now I'm going to take you to the kitchen because I'm going to show you the vitamins that I'm packing and the, greens and my mix that I pack as well. A little light on the situation. Okay, So I'm just by my cupboard here, and I'm going to show you some of the vitamins that I pack. So I'm packing 7 of these. So I'll have one every day, and I pop it into my purse so I can have my vitamins at different times. Now the first thing you're going to see right here, this I take in the morning, and this I take in the morning. So what you're seeing here, I've got 2 of the Microplex VMZ, which is basically just your multivitamin, and 2 of the Alpha CRS. So that's what I'm taking in here. What you see in here are 2 of the XEO Omega. So that's the fish oil. Those are the dark little guys. So this is the fish oil right here. And then I have one of these. So this is the PB Assist, the probiotic. I always take a probiotic when I travel, and especially the 2 weeks after I travel. So when I'm exposed to more people, more pathogens, and maybe more radiation, so I know that my good gut bacteria might need some support, then that's why I'm doing my probiotics during this trip. And I will also do probiotics after this trip. So in there, you're seeing also my iron pill, because I tend to have low iron. I have for 20 years. And then you're also seeing a copaiba pill for inflammation. Normally in the morning, I take a turmeric one and a copaiba right there in the evening at night. But I ran out of my turmeric, so I'm doing copaiba in the morning and copaiba in the evening. That's for inflammation for my back. And then at lunchtime, I'm doing a Terrazyme, so that's the digestive enzymes. I'll be eating different foods. I want to support my gut bacteria, and another probiotic. And I will take this every single day while I'm there, because I've got one of these guys ready for every single day. The other thing I will be bringing is On Guard soft gels. And the reason I'm bringing these is, even though I have the On Guard oil with me, this is a little extra dose of, in case I get sick. This is really convenient because in the soft gel, they've got a whole bunch of really powerful oils. So that's what the soft gel looks like. But in this soft gel, there's a whole bunch of very powerful oils, including On Guard, the blend, and then wild orange, clove, black pepper, cinnamon leaf, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus, oregano, rosemary, and melissa. So this is very powerful. In case I do feel a sore throat coming on or something happening, then I'll have this with me and for myself or Paul. I don't take this preventatively. I only take this if I actually am sick, but I do take the beadlets, the little On Guard beadlets, which is about half a drop of oil preventatively. And then lastly, this is my greens that I'm taking. And my greens is kind of a special mix. It's not like anything you can buy, but it's the Terra Greens from doTERRA. And then I'm throwing in extra chlorella, organic, and oh boy, I use collagen, I use creatine and branched chain amino acids as well. So these are in there as well. So that's why I don't just do one particular thing, because I can't get all of the things I want in there because I've been lifting a fair bit lately. I want that extra support with my creatine, my branched chain amino acids, and my collagen for my my joints and my bones and my healing of my back as well. So that is what I travel with, and I thought I would share that with you so that you can see just those preparatory steps that I take to keep my health. Now, I'm not saying I won't get sick during this. However, what I do know is I've traveled a whole lot more in the last 3 years than I have in my entire life. And I haven't had one single trip, whether it's Mexico or the US or all over the place, I haven't had one single trip that I've had problems, and I've been sticking with this type of routine. Oh, one last thing. This is my water bottle. It's already prepped. It's empty, but I have my oil in here already. And I do that always before I get on a plane. So the oil's already in my water bottle. And then once I go through security and I add my filtered water to it, it's already got this one. Today whenever I'm traveling, is Smart and Sassy. So, or Slim and Sassy for the US. That oil is fantastic for me metabolically. I'm a very regular digester. And when I travel and on an airplane, that's the only time I tend to slow down my digestion a bit. And this oil in my water makes a huge, huge difference. So those are some of my travel tips. I'll have my extra bottle for my greens on the plane and all of that good stuff. But those are the health preventative steps that I take for travel like this. And because this event is so special, I wanted to share all the steps that I'm taking that are a little more specific, like the throat spray and all that stuff. So I hope this serves you and you can make some choices around what you want for your best health. Mwah!